Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. We are here today to talk about a product that I received in my December Ipsy subscription bag, and that is this Hanalei lip treatment product. I was excited to get this because this is the time of year for these kinds of products. I am living in snow and cold temperatures, and you really feel it on your skin, but you really feel it on your lips. I've also been feeling sick for the last few weeks, and part of that is really having a stuffed up nose, so I find I'm breathing through my mouth a lot, which is really hard on drying out your lips. So I was super pleased to be getting a product that was a lip treatment. I'm usually somebody who uses chapsticks and that texture of thing, so having something that was a little bit thicker to put on my lips, especially overnight, was very much welcomed. So I'm going to talk a little bit about this product, this company, and then my little review of it as compared to some of the other lip products that I use to try to get moisture back into my lips. The company that produces this is Hanalei, and their tagline is Hawaii's best kept secret, and you actually will see if you look on the back of this that it is made in the USA and distributed from Hanalei Company, which is located in Honolulu, Hawaii. They talk about their products being made from the kukui nut, which is a product that is native to Hawaii, and other botanicals from Hawaii, which is pretty cool. I have not used any products before where they say that it is specific to Hawaii and the products that are from there. So in researching this product, it was actually kind of interesting. They only have 3 products, and the 3 products are a sugar lip scrub, a sugar body scrub, and then this lip treatment. And this is obviously the sample size of it, not the full size. They are cruelty-free, paraben-free, phthalate-free, and sulfate-free. If any of those matter to you, that is something about this company and all of their products. I always like companies like this that have a very specific point of view. When you go and read about their story, they talk about Hawaii and the 150 different ecosystems that exist there. So all the very unique botanicals that are available in Hawaii. They talk about the history of the kukui nut as a cold pressed oil from the kukui nut that then has always been sort of a history of using for moisturizing, for treating sunburns, and they talk about the different vitamins that come in that oil. And those vitamins include vitamin A, C, E, as well as a number of fatty acids, which are good for healing and moisturizing your skin. To talk more specifically about this product, the actual size is about 3 times the size of this. It is 15 grams of product, so about, as I said, 3 times the size of this. And the other ingredients in here, in addition to the kukui nut, are agave and grapeseed oil, as well as shea butter. It is important to note that if you are allergic to nuts, you should avoid all of their products. And I kind of feel like that is the kind of thing they should tell you on this little sample container. I don't know if people tell Ipsy what allergies they have, but that would seem like a good kind of thing to tell you if you got this, because people with nut allergies tend to be fairly severe allergies. I was curious to know more about this kukui nut and the oil that is pressed from it because it's something that I had never heard of before. And it turns out the more common name for this plant is the candle nut plant, or candle nut, which I had sort of heard of before. But in looking into it further, it was interesting to understand that this is a plant that is all over the world. I believe they said in the article that I read, which was Wikipedia, I can link all this below, that it was a product that was often moved around by people. So it's not necessarily native to everywhere that it is, but it was planted and it was harvested. The interesting thing about candle nuts is they are both used ground up in certain countries' foods, but the reason that they're called candle nut is that the oil in it would burn, and you could actually take one of these nuts and light it, and it would burn for a specified amount of time, or usually a certain amount of time. So it was useful as a light source, but they said it was also useful as a timekeeping device, because if you strung together like 5 of these candle nuts, you could tell from the time it would take to burn through a certain preset amount of time, if that makes any sense. Just double checking, one of these candle nuts would burn for about 15 minutes. So especially in Hawaii, they were used as a light source strung together, both so that you would have consistent light and that you could tell the passage of time if you were trying to time something for some reason. I've been keeping this in my purse so that I have it with me, so that I've been using it, and I have some definite opinions about this. But just to prove, you know, how I'm comparing this to others, I have here my purse, if you could call it that. It's a giant bag, just to show you all of the lip treatments that I have in here right now. So in addition to the Hanalei lip treatment, I have all of these that I keep in my purse as go-tos at this time of year. This one right here is just a L'Oreal Balm. It has a bit of color to it. I tend not to use this one unless I have a mirror. It's a very sheer color and I really like it, but you can't really put it on in the same way as a lip treatment with no color, where you don't really have to check and make sure that you haven't gone outside the lines or anything like that. I have one that I received from Air Canada on a flight, and it's somewhat oily, but it smells like coconut, which is kind of nice. So I'll use this every once in a while. And then I have these fairly well loved, but they're like that because they've been banging around in my purse, lip treatment products, or like chapstick type products, from a local company here in Ottawa called Purple Urchin, and I love these. They are all natural. They are made with ingredients that you understand. They're made locally by, I believe, 2 women who run the store, and they have the most delicious scent to them. This one is maple walnut, and this one is black cherry, and it smells exactly like chocolate covered cherries. It's delicious. So these are all very much chapstick type products, which is different from the Hanalei lip treatment. The Hanalei lip treatment is very thick, and I'm just going to push a little bit of it out here and put it on my lips to show you. So that is the container, and if we squeeze this, you can see how that comes out. It's a very thick, almost feels a little bit like Vaseline or petroleum jelly, although when you put it on, it becomes much more slick than that. So there's a tiny bit of a sweet smell to it, but there's really not much of a smell whatsoever. It has a little yellowish tinge to it, and I've been patting it on, and the tiniest bit, if you can even see that on my finger there, goes a long way. Like, this will last you for a long time. It feels very thick on the lips, and you really feel it moving around. It feels like it is going to stay. Much in the same way that Vaseline would, it feels like it's providing a layer that is really a moisture barrier. Some of the other chapsticks, you put them on and you get that relief right away, and then they sort of sink in and you don't feel it. This really sits on top. I think this is probably best as a night treatment, in my opinion. It really moves around a lot, so wearing it during the day, it just has a little bit of thickness to it. It's not bad, especially at this time of year. The temperatures here in Ottawa can get to like -30, and I'll tell you what that is in Fahrenheit down here because I don't quite understand how Fahrenheit works. So you want something like this when you're going out in the cold on a really windy day and it's just sucking all the moisture out of you. But really, I think it's a good nighttime treatment. My one criticism of this, and the reason why I personally would not purchase this in full size, but this is very much a personal thing, so if you like the idea of this, you will like this. This is sweet. So there are other products I have, like the black cherry and the walnut, that smell very sweet. They have a delicious scent to them, and then they don't taste like anything on your lips. This, when you lick your lips, it tastes like you have like frosting on your lips. It is very sweet, and that taste stays in your mouth. I mean, it doesn't stay in your mouth. It would be the same as if you had sugar on your lips, like actual sugar, and you licked it. And some people would really, really enjoy that. I mean, it's not a bad sweet taste. It doesn't taste chemically. It just really tastes like pure sugar on your lips. I don't like that so much. I don't necessarily want a sweet taste in my mouth all the time. And it leads me so that I don't really want to wear it if I'm drinking a drink, because, you know, you end up putting your lips back on to where your lips were before, and now you have this sweet taste in your mouth. Same with eating, and even just sort of sitting there working. I don't necessarily want to be tasting that sweet taste all the time. But if I use it at night, then I kind of put it on, I go to sleep, and I don't really notice that taste because I'm not licking my lips or talking or eating or drinking or anything like that. So that is my thought on the Hanalei lip treatment. I think it is a lovely product that is made with good ingredients. I think it has a unique point of view of the company that I enjoy. I think it is a good product in the thickness and moisturizing of it. I think if you don't mind or you enjoy having that sweet taste, then you are really going to like this. I don't know if I mentioned this, it is $20 for the full size, and for the tiny little amount that you use each time you use this, that is going to last you a long time. So those are my thoughts. If you have enjoyed this, please give me a thumbs up. It lets me know that somebody is watching and enjoying it. And also think about subscribing. If you like this, I do product reviews as well as some money and budgeting videos. And thanks so much. If you receive this or if you have any comments or thoughts, leave me a comment and I will put all kinds of information and connections to the website of the company and everything down below in the description bar. Thanks so much, and I will see you again soon. Bye.